Road Dog Crypto. I'm here on the 4-hour digital bytes chart, feeling so relieved to get away from these low areas of 0.0022, 0.0021, finally getting up to the areas of 0.0027, because it felt like digital bytes was having a near-death experience for the past month or so, right? And it's understandable, it got a lot of us worried. It got a lot of us mad and upset. It put us through all the emotions that you will feel when you're going through a bottom area. So it's a great time to be thankful that we made it out of this zone and that we're making up to higher areas. So let's take a look at what's going on. We're currently kind of stuck right over here. Look under this level right here. So we've got to break above that. Now we did break above it shortly and we got rejected at the top of that level. So we need to break back up above this zone, hold this. Now this is going to be about 28 cents. What I really want to see is us break above this area and hold this area above 29 cents, 30 cents. Once we see that that level is recovered, I think that we will see a lot easier time, hopefully, getting to some of these other areas up to around 0.035. Now the lower time frames are looking pretty good. I'm on the 1 hour right now and see we came back down to this area around the 618 Fibonacci. We got a bounce from there. That's always a good sign. We could be looking at this area about 0.0029 as the next target. And again, that's the area that we need to bounce above and stay. Also looking at this area 0.0031 as a possible target. We're likely to get rejected there and just kind of trade sideways for a little bit. But jumping back now to the 4-hour time frame, I just want to remind you that we're in this rounding structure here, and what we're seeing play out is pretty normal for this. So we can come up to these levels and we can come back down and retest these areas that we're at now, 0.0025, 0.0026 in those areas. I can see that happening once or twice for this rounding shape, and we'll just keep following it up. And at some point, we're going to get the blast off, kind of what we've seen out of some of these other altcoins and what we've seen out of Bitcoin. And that's what we're waiting for. We've got the setup for it. Now it's just being patient and waiting for that to happen. And the biggest sign that you're going to see that that's getting ready to happen, first one to look for is this blue line crossing this white line. And that is simply our 50 EMA right over here crossing over the 100 EMA. Now that's a bullish cross right there. And that should give us what we need to catapult us up just a little bit. Now the big one that you're really holding out for, it's already happened on the 1 hour, but it has not yet happened on the 4 hour, and that'll be when this white line, the 100 moving average on the 4 hour, finally crosses this yellow one that's currently sitting at 0.0027. So when we see that happen, this line come up and cross that line, that's when we get the little rocket ship. That's when we start seeing some very huge moves, some explosive moves coming. And we're not there yet. Just keep being patient. And I know it's been difficult. This has not been a very strong performer, but now it can be. The charts look good. It does have a very unique history going on right here. Now, will it make it up to these highs ever again? I don't know. I don't know how many tokens have been released since all this. I'm not really sure about the fundamentals on those things right at the moment, but I'm targeting this area right here of about 30 cents. And coming from where we are now, 1/20th or 1/30th of a penny, that's a good 100x right there. So that's some gains that are worth looking at to be buying in at the bottom where we are. So my personal strategy on this is one that can tire you out holding it. I've been buying down here in these bottom areas to bring my average price down. So when we get back up to these areas right around 0.0055 through there, 0.006, that's where I'm looking to sell half my position, taking my initial investment out, and then I'll just pack this sucker in a wallet and just let it sit there, let this baby ride for the bull market. That's just my personal strategy. Just to recover my capital, have free tokens sitting there, and then we'll see, can we get 100x from this coin? That would be very much worth it. Has been a wild ride. We have been through a lot with this. We do have this double bottom that's going on right here. That looks very promising, and I am seeing us going up to 0.00455 in that area over the next few weeks. It's just going to take a little bit, but I would not be surprised if we just find, when that blue line crosses over that white one we talked about, that we kind of started seeing shoot up a little bit faster up to these areas. Most likely right around here at first, about 0.0036, and then we can work up to 0.0046, and we can go from there. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button, maybe subscribe to the channel. Until next time, my name is Lane, your Crypto Road Dog, reminding you, you got it, baby.